guys, so today I have a really bad wedgie, hold on. Okay, hey guys, so today I am doing my sophomore year wrap-up experience video because I've done one of these for the past, gosh, 3 or 4 years. I'm pretty sure my freshman one is still public, but I don't think 8th grade and 7th grade are still public because those are just depressing. So I thought I would do my sophomore year wrap up and memories video. So throughout the year I actually kept this little jar that says sophomore year memories, and I'm going to go through it in this video and talk about like memories and other things that happened, and just like this is kind of, you don't have to watch this. This is kind of just for me because I like going back and looking at my years. It's like a throughout the years for myself, and I still go back and watch like my 7th grade ones, and I'll have a video. I do this thing where I have like freshman year and sophomore year, and like I do a video of all like a bunch of pictures and videos from that year. So I am gonna do that this year. I just haven't had a lot of time to do it. I might do some of it tonight, so that will be coming up, but it might be like in the later future. So yeah, I'm going to just talk about my memories and my experience of sophomore year. So if you don't know what sophomore year is, it is 10th grade. If you don't live in America, high school goes freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So I'm now a junior and I'm halfway done, which is like really freaky to me because I am scared. So anyway, so sophomore year was a huge like year for me, and a lot of things changed. I turned 16, so that was just a big deal, and I got a car, I got a boyfriend, a lot of things happened. First off, I got a boyfriend at the beginning of sophomore year, so that has like really changed my life and the way I look at things. We've been dating for 9 months now, so we've been dating since school started, and it's just been like, it's been a good time. I'm really fortunate to have found such a good boyfriend, and whatever, I'm not going to talk about that. And I also turned 16 and got a car, so I've had a ton of like freedom lately, and a lot of things have changed. So the whole like school part, because this is all like fun memories, the whole like school part though, I did pretty good with my grades. I took all of my proficiencies. If you don't know what proficiencies are, they're basically these 3 and they're 4 tests that you have to take and pass before you graduate high school, and you get like 7 tries to pass them. And the sophomores in March got their first chance to take science, reading, and math, and I passed all 3 first tries, so I was really proud of myself for doing that. So yeah, I passed all of my proficiencies. My grades were up and down. For the first like semester I did really good, and 3rd quarter I did really good. 4th quarter it just really went downhill because I was like, I don't care anymore, but they're fine, we're good. Next year I'm actually taking some pretty difficult classes. This year I took like medium hard classes, and I took a couple easy classes. They were kind of just like medium easy, but next year I'm going pretty hard, so we'll see what goes on with that. So I haven't looked at any of these since like the day I wrote them, so I actually like don't know what's in here. So I'm just gonna pick one and pull it out. Okay, this was definitely freshman year. Okay, this was definitely freshman year. Freshman year. Okay, there's a couple in here that are from freshman year. Okay, January 16th. I have a little quote sheet. I remember me and Maddie, my BFF, were studying for our exams, and we were studying for our fashion exam, and Maddie goes, "What is a seam ripper used for?" And I go, "Mistakes, like my life." Wow. January 9th, I remember me, Sadie, and my friend Morgan, 2 of my friend Morgans, were eating frosting in chemistry. I don't know why we had frosting, but we were eating frosting in chemistry. January 26th, I went hiking with Connor. Nobody cares. January 8th, I remember this. I went to Starbucks with Connor before school, and he wanted to take a picture of the two Starbucks because he is a true white girl. No, because it had funny names on it. So he put both of our Starbucks on like my dash, and I was driving and I must have sped or something because both the drinks just came down on him, and let's just say my car, and he was very sticky for the rest of the day. It was really funny though. So throughout sophomore year, I had a couple parties. I had my surprise birthday party. Obviously I didn't plan that. Maddie planned that, and that was like one of the best nights of my life. I had like a ton of my friends there, so that was really fun. And then me and my friend Morgan also threw a New Year's Eve party, and then I also threw Connor a surprise birthday party, which were all very fun. One time, me, my friend Alexis, Tatiana, and Maddie went to, it was around like Sadie's asking, and I asked Connor to Sadie's. I have a video on it, and I actually told him that I didn't want to go to Sadie's, and he totally believed me, and he was like, oh, that's fine, I don't want to go either. But it actually turned out he did really want to go, so I made it sound like I wasn't gonna ask him. So one time around like the Sadie's asking, I pretended to ask him. So like we all went to his classroom, and I had a piece of paper, and I like was like, open it, like it was in like, I had like Alexis recording it or Maddie recording it, I don't remember. So it looked like I was asking him to Sadie's, but really it said "you suck" and a heart, and it was funny. One time I was in Sam's Club with my mom, and she was pushing me around in the car, and I was screaming, I want chimichangas. Oh, I forgot about this. One day in English, my teacher was like talking about something, and he was being sarcastic, or he was like making an example of something, and he was like, he said that Asia wasn't a continent, and I was like sitting there, and I was like, what? And I like thought it was a blonde moment, and I thought he was so serious, so I raised my hand, and I was like, is Asia really not a continent? And the whole class just kind of looked at me and was like, I was like, what? Oh yeah, not the proudest moment. I have a lot of memories from my art class because that was like my favorite class. I had like so many fun people in there, and like my art table was like just like the best people, and I loved all of them. It was like me, Connor, my friend Morgan, and then my friend Kenny, and then a couple other people that like I just met in that year in art, and we just had the best times. And like a bunch of these are from art. This one said, I watched Safe Haven with Connor today at his house. He is perfect with a heart. Gag me. One time Connor poked me in the eye with his straw at McDonald's. Aw, this one says November 2nd. My surprise party was so perfect. I want to replay it over and over again. I love my friends. I am so blessed. Hallmark moment. This was like the beginning of sophomore year. My friend Gage looks like Tyler Posey from Teen Wolf. So a bunch of freshman girls, like our old English teacher said something like he was Tyler Posey's cousin or something, and a bunch of freshman girls attacked him, and it was just really funny. Ooh! December 9th, me and Maddie bought Emblem 3 tickets in Tempe, and the actual concert was in March, and that was so fun. We stayed with Maddie's older sister who goes to college there, and we stayed in her dorm, and it was really fun, and it was just a really good weekend, and we went to the concert, and I just love Emblem 3, and I ate a lot of stuff, so I ate a lot of food there. Oh! Huh. October 22nd. In art one day, we were doing this project where we had to like make a sculpture of ourselves, so we would wrap tape and saran wrap around ourselves, and like we had to make like a sculpture, and then we would cut it off. So I was wearing a sweater, and they were wrapping my arm, and Connor was cutting it, and we didn't think about taking the sweater off first, so he was cutting the plastic, trying not to cut the sweater. He cut a big nice hole in my sweater, so you know. December 2nd, we were at McDonald's, and these like really sketchy people came up to me and asked me how long I've lived in Vegas, and I was like, my whole life. And then they asked me directions to Red Rock, and I honestly had no idea how to get to Red Rock, so I just kind of winged it, and I was like, I think you go up there and then turn right, and I gave them directions to like the completely wrong place. And then it dawned on me after that I think I gave like murderers directions to go hide a dead body, because they were really sketchy, and I think I gave them directions to like go bury a dead body. I have my little like car thing that came with my car just in there. I don't remember that happening. I think I made that up. Oh my gosh, September 19th, Connor asked you to be his girlfriend with roses. Aww. Oh, cute. Oh, right when me and Connor first started dating, we were like super awkward. So one time me and my dad went to Best Buy because we were getting something, and my dad saw Connor like across Best Buy with his dad, and I was like, so I like ran and hid in the aisle, and Connor totally knows this, and he was like, Connor, and like he like walked over, and I was like, and I looked so disgusting, and I was like, it was traumatizing. Oh, one time in November, Morgan, Maddie, and Connor decided to play just the funniest joke on me because I wasn't at school, and they told me that it was raining that day. They told me Connor slipped down the stairs and was rushed to the hospital. So I believed them. I woke up from my nap and started crying, and then I like was freaking out and nobody was telling me anything, and my mom actually texted Connor's mom and asked what hospital he was at so I could go. Even my mom started crying. Not a funny joke, let me just tell you. So yeah, that was my little sophomore year overview. Probably wasn't that exciting to you, but I liked looking through my little jar. I still have a couple more in there that I'm going to look at. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and soon will be my sophomore year pictures recap. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!